Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. Alright, for today I'm going to show you activity 5.5, which is to prepare dilute solution, concentrated solution and also saturated solution. Okay, so the materials are, first is the distilled water, and then we have copper sulfate crystal. Okay, for the apparatus we have beaker, glass rod, spatula and also measuring cylinder. Okay, so first we add on 50 ml of water, distilled water into beaker. Okay, after you have add the water into the beaker, so you label the beaker into P, Q and R. Okay, so you have 3 beakers filled with 50 ml of distilled water. Okay, so now we add 2 spatulas of copper sulfate crystal into the beaker, beaker P, and we stir it until it dissolves. Okay. Okay, we must make sure that all the copper sulfate will dissolve in the water. Okay. Okay, so if you can see, all the copper sulfate has dissolved in the distilled water. Okay, next we're going to proceed with beaker Q. Okay, for beaker Q, we are going to dissolve 4 spatulas of copper sulfate crystal, and we are going to stir it until it all dissolves. Okay, so now all the copper sulfate has been dissolved in the distilled water. Okay. So we can see the difference. This one is P and this one is Q. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to prepare the third solution, which is R. Okay. Okay, for beaker R, we are going to add 4 spatulas of copper sulfate crystal in the distilled water, and we're going to stir it until all the copper sulfate crystal has been dissolved. And then we're going to add copper sulfate crystal little by little into the distilled water until excess copper sulfate crystal is deposited at the bottom of the beaker. Okay, let's try. Okay, now we stir it until all the copper sulfate crystal dissolve. Okay, if you can see, so all the copper sulfate crystal has been dissolved in the water, distilled water. So we're going to add little by little copper sulfate crystal until we can see excess copper sulfate crystal deposit at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so now we have prepared 3 beakers. The first one is P, beaker Q, and also beaker R. So now let's observe the color of the solution and record all your observations. Okay, so make sure you record all your observations in the table. Okay, for beaker P, if you can see, okay, the solution is clear, right? Okay. And then for Q, okay, so there is no deposit excess of copper sulfate crystal. Okay, for R there, so you can see that there are excess deposit copper sulfate crystal in the beaker, even though we have stirred it just now and make sure it dissolve, but still there is excess copper sulfate crystal. Okay, so that is your observation. Okay, what about the color of the solution? Okay, so if you compare, okay, can you see? So the color of Q is darker compared to P. Okay. And then for R, if you can see, so it is the darkest. Alright. Okay. Okay, for the questions, okay, can you identify the types of solution for P, Q, and R? Okay, next you have to name the solvent, solute, and also the solution for this activity. Okay, and the last question, why does precipitate form in beaker R? Okay, so the types of solution are, okay, for P we have dilute solution, and then for Q we have a concentrated solution, and for R we have saturated solution. Okay, so this is copper sulfate crystal that we use as a solute for this activity. Okay. Alright, for solvent, we use distilled water. Okay. And the solution form is copper sulfate solution. Okay, so the color is blue in color. Okay. Okay, for R, why do you think that there is a precipitate form in beaker R? Okay, so since we know that R form a saturated solution, so it already have excess solute in the solvent. So even though we keep on stirring, there's still a precipitate form at the bottom of the beaker because the solvent cannot dissolve more solute. Okay, because it has become saturated solution. Okay, that's all for activity 5.5. So hopefully you can differentiate 3 types of solutions, which are dilute solution, concentrated solutions, and also saturated solutions. And hopefully you can answer all the questions given. Bye. Assalamualaikum.